Well, now at 6, less than 2 hours away from a possible government shutdown. Here's our clock at Alaska's news source as we count down to 8 p.m. our time.
Now, that's after a Senate vote to keep the government open fails. Right now, the Trump administration is telling agencies to begin the shutdown. That as leaders on both sides blame each other.
And far-left Democrat members wanted a showdown with the president. And so Senate Democrats have sacrificed the American people to Democrats' partisan interests.
Republicans are plunging America into a shutdown, rejecting bipartisan talks, pushing a partisan bill, and risking America's health care.
Now, that back and forth came moments after the failed vote. Senators adjourning until 6 a.m. Alaska time tomorrow.
Now it's headed toward the first government shutdown since 2018. Let's bring in our political reporter, Will Courtney, to tell us what some of the major impacts that Alaskans can expect.
Yeah, well, sure. Within the last half hour, Alaska Representative Nick Begich, like other Republicans, is blaming the shutdown on Democrats while saying he's willing to work to minimize the length of the shutdown. That comes as the president told reporters today he's now looking at, quote, cutting vast numbers of people and programs. State and federal numbers showing about 35,000 Alaskans are either civilian federal workers or military members. So there's a lot of concern about paychecks tonight. This after the 55-45 vote rejecting the Republican funding bill, which would have prevented it, came right before 3 this afternoon, Alaska time. Democrats insisting Affordable Care Act credits could not wait because of open enrollment, while Republicans said there was time if they voted yes to deal with that. Now, Alaska essential workers like TSA agents and air traffic controllers work without pay. Others are going to be furloughed. Alaska Native groups face uncertainty, as do nonprofits who employ 50,000 Alaskans, and federal funding could indirectly impact the private sector because of contractors and consultants. All in the meantime, the administration says Social Security checks are expected to continue.
And Will, Senator Murkowski changed her vote today. Now she's saying to move forward, some of the money that's been cut from public media and healthcare tax credits should be brought back.
Yeah, that's what Murkowski said after she changed her vote to align with other Republicans today, saying time had run out. While we have not heard alternatives from Senator Sullivan tonight, Senator Murkowski has now gone back to, again, calling for previous changes as a path forward to working with Democrats.
I wanted to move the conversation to a place where, again, it's not a huge Christmas list of asks like the Democratic leadership was, but it was more a pragmatic approach than what the House version was, because the House version wasn't going to get the requisite number of Democrats in order to become law.
We did this 13 times during the Biden administration's 4 years. When we were in the minority, they always passed with Republican support. So I think you just need leadership to say, hey, we want to keep the government open, extend it on a nonpartisan basis.
So Democrats continue to put this on Republicans, saying Congress must act on expiring health credits now. We see some of that language in Murkowski's proposal. Republicans like Sullivan have said there is still time to deal with that if Democrats vote to immediately reopen the government. We're going to continue watching this throughout the night. Will Courtney, Alaska's news source.